Hello, it is Yolanda Shoshana with a weekly oracle card reading. Let's say goodbye and wave goodbye to last week and close that door, and let's open up a new door to see what is in store for us. Of course, joining me is my crystal skull Guadalupe. She is always in the house and loves to be a part of the readings for some crystal skull energy. And I am going to use the Goddess Oracle deck this week. We're going to get some goddess energy going. Let's see what goddesses want to pop up so we can tap into their energy and their love and guidance. I'm not going to ask a particular question. I'm just going to see what we need to know. Let's just see what kind of information our lovely goddesses have. Oh, Monday, Tuesday, we have Pachamama, also known as Mama Pacha. She is all about reminding us that we are a whole divine being. Remember your holiness, basically. There are times when it's so easy to get into a negative space. There's so much darkness. There's darkness in all of us. And because we get so busy and with social media and we're always on the go, we forget that we have to regroup. We have to reboot the spirit. We have to lift ourselves up a bit. So remember that you are pure and you are holy. And you have light inside of you that wants to come out. So don't forget to stop, take a deep breath, meditate, and find your light. Turn that switch back on, especially if you're feeling a little bit beat up because of your job, or maybe you've been through a breakup, or maybe your lover isn't, I don't know, doing what you want him or her to do. Take a deep breath and go back in and go to self and open up your arms to Pachamama, because she is here to give you a little bit of nurturing. She's a really great goddess. Sometimes what our soul really needs is a little bit of nurturing and a little bit of love. So let's see what we have for Wednesday, Thursday. Kali, one of my favorite goddesses, is here to talk to us about fear. One of my favorite topics. Basically, long story short, it's time to let go of your fear and it's time to do it. When she shows up, it's powerful stuff because she's like, let go and do what you got to do and take control of the situation and make it happen. A lot of us have fear in us. I mean, there are things that we want to accomplish, but maybe we're too scared to go for it. Maybe you want to raise, or maybe you want to quit your job and start your own company. Maybe you want to break up with somebody because you're not feeling it anymore, but you're staying in a situation. Or maybe you want to ask somebody to marry you, whatever. There's fear in all types of places. But, don't you remember how when you just finally do it, you do the thing that you're scared of, it's actually not as bad as you think? So that's really where you can sit and you can really concentrate and let go of the fear and start the dance. I love her because she's got the skull thing going on. I'm all about the skull. And remember creation, and remember that you are powerful. Everything you need to succeed is already inside of you. So if you can remember that place and that space, it'll really help you let go of your fear. So let's see what we have going on toward the end of the week for Friday, Saturday. We have Durga, also known as Devi, and she's all about boundaries. This is really interesting because it's also, combined with the rest of these cards. What do you need to let go of? In other words, what do you need to not keep on the inside and keep it on the outside? There are times when we let things affect us in ways that we shouldn't. There are people that affect us when they shouldn't, by what they say and what they do. What boundaries are you creating? There are times when we have to create that to get us to the next level. Don't allow someone else to bring you down, or don't let something bring you down, because you are supposed to rock it out. You're supposed to succeed. So let's take a good look at these cards again. I think it's going to be a very interesting week. This week is definitely one about going in and digging deep. That's what the goddesses do. You know how they roll. So at the beginning of the week, don't forget to get a little bit of nurturing in, and remember that you are divine and you are holy. And that is where you start, because midweek, you're going to have to face some fear. What are you going to do about it? That's the question. What you going to do about your situation? Are you going to allow yourself to stay in the same place, or are you going to move forward? That's the question that only you can answer. And last but not least, You may have to put up some boundaries in your situation. What are your boundaries? What will you allow and what won't you allow anymore? You know, I always tell my clients, your life is waiting for you. Why don't you catch up to it? If you find yourself in that situation, know that your life is waiting for you. It's time for you to live your own damn life. I hope this reading helps you, and I hope you have an amazing week. If you want your own reading, feel free to write me at shoshi@yolandashoshana.com. I have just introduced pay what you can, pay what you want reading, so there's no reason why you can't come and work with me if you need it. I want to help you. And you keep your head up and your heart open. It'll change your life. It'll lead you to a magical life. And last but not least, honey, you know I absolutely and I positively love you. Namaste.